stand with him? With my partner?
Yes, sir.
What
Any
is
weapons on you?
Huh? What is that?
The charger, man.
The charger? Ain't nobody.
Get anything on you?
Stand with him.
I'm at my house.
Dude, what you was thinking when Tank did that when he took the knee? What you was thinking when he took the knee?
I can't.
Can't think on that? He did some book though?
I can't speak.
No personal opinion, nothing?
Yeah.
Udon Tank once more, Davis has found himself in difficulty. The World Boxing Association lightweight champion, who was only 2 fights after being released from prison, is currently having trouble with federal agents due to certain incidents that occurred around the time of his most recent bout. He and comedian-turned-referee Steve Willis were found guilty of certain issues that occurred during the fight and were resolved backstage. Tank Gervonta Davis is no new to controversies, probably one of the reasons he wants to retire. As a father of 2 kids, the boxing champion talked about parenting and his wish to get rid of his fighting tendencies. We were unaware of Gervonta Davis's propensity for cheating, which was one of the many things his fight against Lamont Roach exposed. After the fight, it became clear that Gervonta Davis was not the invincible beast that many in the boxing world.
Being the intimidator. And the guy that you are trying to intimidate does not get intimidated. You become the intimidator. He becomes the intimidator. I think
this was Devin Davis's reality during his fight with Lamont Roach. He tried to start slowly and build up to the fight, but it hardly worked out because Roach was unflinching at all of his attacks. When he had no other choice, he tried to intervene with his knockout punches, but Roach was unmoved. In fact, Lamont Roach's heavy punch in the 9th round nearly caused his Tank to wobble. Eventually, Gervonta Davis brought the fight to a draw despite Lamont Roach's clear victory, assuming Tank's 9th round misbehavior was punished. Tank had his way, but not with a win this time. But there's a reason why referee Steve Willis had begun the count in the 9th round after Tank took a knee. However, Dan Davis said some words to him, and he suddenly stopped. No one had an idea of what the conversation was really about until recordings were leaked. These leaked recordings have shown Von Davis and Steve Willis guilty of bribery and corruption.
To let the people know that this judge is crazy, bro. This judge she locked me up because
their recent controversies are raising questions about what exactly Von Davis had become during his time out of the ring. Many fans have claimed that his time in jail changed his personality, and that the boxing world can only adjust to Tank's excesses. As a result, they have been placed under arrest and may face charges in court, which could result in a boxing ban and some fines for the two.
Basically, I bought a property. I did everything in my power to listen to my lawyers.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Davis was sentenced for his November 2020 hit-and-run car crash that injured 4 people because he accepted a plea deal and pleaded guilty to 4 traffic offenses. Fortunately, he avoided a custodial sentence. Tank was ordered to fulfill 90 days of home detention, but was sent to prison not even a month later. Davis won a breakthrough fight nearly 2 years ago when he knocked out one of his biggest rivals in a Las Vegas blockbuster. But he then spent 44 days in prison after breaking the terms of a sentence that initially saw him set to avoid going to jail. A judge ruled on June 1st that he had broken the terms of his house arrest by moving to a luxury hotel and then a new residence less than 2 weeks after defeating Garcia. He was ordered to serve the remainder of his 90-day sentence in jail after it was discovered that he had attempted to serve the home detention order at the Four Seasons Hotel and a $34 million penthouse instead of trainer Calvin Ford's one-bedroom home, as the judge had agreed. Media with the limitations imposed on him, which occasionally prevented him from going back to training. Following the allegations, the WBA lightweight champion was taken into custody by the authorities just 11 days prior to his bout with Hector Garcia. Vanessa Pozo finally dropped the claims. However, later, she declared on Instagram that Davis had not mistreated her or her children before dating Vanessa Pallet Von Carvani Davis, the mother of his first child, and the first woman Davis ever dated were among the many women he dated. Andrea Smothers, after a clip of the boxer publicly hitting Smothers during a basketball game went viral, they eventually split during their divorce. The mother requested child support because she was unemployed, and the court allowed Davis to see his daughter. Game went viral, they eventually split during their divorce. The mother requested child support because she was unemployed, and the court allowed Davis to see his daughter.
Yeah, and that stop it, knock it off, cuz. Stop it. Tell him send that bag and I'm coming.
The couple's daughter, Giovanni Davis, was born in April 2018, but their family hadn't been the epitome of love and support until December 2018. Smothers took Davis to family court to demand an ink abuse happened at a basketball game for charity.
Are you retiring?
With
trash.
What change? What made this
It's trash. God.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will pay?
Just one night before the Super Bowl, Davis violently grabbed Smothers by the neck and yanked her out of her chair during a charity basketball game in Miami, Florida. The video also showed Davis pushing Smothers out the door, as horrified spectators watched, and the security guards on the scene escorted them both out of the game. However, shortly after the video went viral, Davis took to his Instagram stories to deny hurting Smothers, and he later removed all of his posts from his Instagram page. Yes, I was forceful and ordered her to take time, and charged with simple battery domestic abuse.
Discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford and or Leonard Edelby usually they're around?
According to a statement from the Coral Gables police, additional evidence indicates that Davis continued to abuse Smothers after he moved out of the line of sight of the camera. He took her to a back room and repeatedly struck her with a closed fist, bruising her face and her lip. The investigation is still ongoing after the victim was informed via social media that on February 1st, 2020, Davis was seen assaulting his ex-girlfriend, with whom he had a child together. Smothers provided the police with a statement. Cooper cooperated with their inquiry and gave the police permission to photograph her wounds. Additionally, Davis had 2017 assault charges dropped after he was accused of hitting a buddy in Baltimore, and he was detained in 2018 for disorderly conduct after a scuffle outside a pub in Washington, D.C.
Okay, all right. I'm asking you.
Gotta ask you.
Who was in the car? This is my car. She took my car.
Who's she to you?
Right here. My child mother.
Oh, okay. All right. Does she have any weapons?
The fight was in danger of being called off after Davis was arrested and charged with domestic violence in late December, before the woman who called the police posted a statement on social media. The boxer was in custody overnight in Florida while he was training. The following morning, he was scheduled to appear before a judge where charges and bond recommendations would be formally introduced. Days later, I was told that Davis had not hurt me or our baby, and that she had phoned the police without cause during a stressful time when I was in a panic.
No.
All right. Well, just put down your phone for now, sir. What's your name?
Javante.
Javon. What?
Javante. She tried to take my car, and
Davis stated that he only wanted to clear his name and was not concerned about the fight not taking place. In a January 20th court filing, the prosecutor charged that Davis committed battery and did so in the presence of a child under the age of 16. In an affidavit filed on January 24th, the woman asked the court to dismiss charges against Davis, 28, who pleaded not guilty. According to police,
I don't want her to take
She's
my
trying to
car.
leave?
Yeah, she trying to. But I got a driver to be able to take her wherever she want to go.
That works. Who else is in the house?
Pre-trial release restrictions were adjusted by the court on Monday, allowing Davis to have communication with the woman by phone, email, text message, or Zoom regarding child-related matters and treatment. They're also permitted to be together in person, with a therapist present. In 2019, Tank Davis was spotted with Ariana Fletcher, who quickly became well known on the internet. Sadly, the two parted ways. Following their relationship's ups and downs, following their breakup with Fletcher, Davis attracted media attention for dating Yaya, his mentor Floyd Mayweather's ex-girlfriend. Because she was Mayweather's daughter, Yaya was in the press all the time, which brought Tank Davis alongside her. Davis and Yaya broke up before he started meeting Vanessa Poso, even though their relationship doesn't have a legal footing.